Hey, what's up YouTube? Cedric Harris checking in with a little bit of a different kind of video this time. Sort of an urban exploration kind of thing. This particular location is very special to me, not only because I grew up a few blocks away from here, but also because this is just one of those places that I like to go when I'm a little stressed out or having a bad day. Something about coming up here just mellows me out, makes me feel good. So anyway, what we're going to be looking at today is the I-275 pedestrian walkover? What would you call it? The I-275 pedestrian walk overpass, whatever. Anyway, it was built in 1974, shortly after the completion of Interstate 275, and it was made so that kids that lived on one side of the interstate could cross over safely and go to school in the morning at the school on the other side of the interstate here, which I will be showing you shortly. Now, I didn't intend on doing this video today. I actually just went out for a walk, was having a good time, and I thought, hey, I'll go and walk over the overpass and I'll go take some video of the school, which I've been planning on doing, but long story short, I'd already taken a bunch of video earlier in the day and my phone was low. I didn't bring my other cameras with me, so I will have to do a follow-up video on the school and the overpass. But I got some good footage that I wanted to share with you this time. So anyway, the details are this is the 275 pedestrian overpass. It's in between the 22nd Avenue North exit and the 38th Avenue North exit on 275 in St. Petersburg. This overpass is it's a special place for me. I don't know what it is that I like so much about it. I used to have nightmares about it when I was a kid, in fact. I always would dream that I was up on top of it and it was collapsing, but that's a different story. Very popular location when I was a kid. We used to go up there and spray paint graffiti. Oh, I probably shouldn't mention that. The statute of limitations probably passed. Okay, we used to go up there for, graffiti purposes. A lot of the kids used to go up there and smoke or, other general shenanigans. And if there was a car accident on the interstate, kids loved to go up there and watch all the crazy stuff going on down below. As I mentioned before, graffiti was a really big thing up here for a long time. However, there isn't very much anymore. When I was a kid, I remember there used to be tons of graffiti. In fact, I remember there was something that my mom found really offensive, and one day while I was at school, she came up here and painted over the offensive graffiti with a big apple tree or something like that. Anyway, there's not a lot of graffiti anymore. The crews come up and they paint over it with some gray primer-type paint, and so there isn't a whole lot to see. I'm sure during my youth there were a few times that I came up here and spray painted some stuff. Another thing that was very popular up here and still is to this day, during the previous presidential election, I saw some political signs that were strapped up here to the fence. And you see other things like that. People put signs up here, either political or some sort of statement that they're trying to make. It gets a lot of eyes on it, all the people heading in to work in the morning or coming home, etc. One of my favorite things to do up here was either to ride my bicycle down or roller skate down. It's amazing that nobody ever broke their neck or got seriously injured because these ramps are pretty steep. And now, as you can see, we're coming up on Norwood Elementary School, and it is pretty dilapidated. It's been abandoned for at least a decade now, and in just a moment here, I'll give you some close-up shots, at least before I ran out of space on my phone. I tried to get a few shots in the windows, but as you can see, that did not work out too well. And this school was built in the 1930s. I went to Norwood Elementary in 1990 and 1991, respectively. In fact, we'll throw up a little picture of me standing out front. This picture was taken in 1990, and I'm about 5 years old. Oh, isn't that so cute? Okay. Now, as far as I know, the school was an elementary school from the 30s all the way through the mid to late 90s, when it was shut down briefly and then turned into a secondary school for, I guess you'd say, troubled youth. That was then shut down a few years later and has been vacant since. I would say the building has been vacant since probably 2003 or 2004. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will be doing a follow-up video shortly with a better camera and hopefully better video quality and more daylight to work with. It's a beautiful location. It means a lot to me, obviously, because I went to school here and grew up here and have a lot of early memories here. So I will be doing another video. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any memories of Norwood Elementary or the Overpass, please leave some comments below. As usual, like and subscribe and all that other jazz. And thank you.